went well, to be honest. It still feels unreal that, okay, 15 days back, I was just thinking, should I confirm this interview or not? And I have an offer today. And that's kind of insane. And in a month, I'll be working for this company. Maybe, let's say, even if some visa process is delayed and it takes 15 days more, but, probably my November will be in Germany. That's just insane to think about this.
And the best part is that along with you, you have two more job openings that your employer is looking for which even two more employees from government.
I want to difficult process, and
Yeah.
it just happened, and I'm just still so there are still goosebumps here. Like, I just still can't believe that, that
All right.
I just have an offer today. I want to be part of Oktoberfest.
Absolutely, that's the way. And we had remember when you started. So fantastic, guys. We have a great news from Milind as he's got an offer. So I just wanted to acquaint you guys all. And the company that he has got is Synaptic, Munich.
Munich, yeah.
That's great. So,
Great. Congratulations.
congratulations. They will give you the structured offer, once the HRs have actually boiled down on everything, and you have also got the visa sponsorship. Great.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about it?
It still feels unreal because so we were just 15, I think 17 days back, we were just working on resume, and I think it was like some end of last week, end of August or something. I just created account on, like, I don't know, whatever reason, and next day I received an interview invite. I thought about it for a couple of days, and then I accepted. And like, I think then within 10 days I had like my first round, the introduction round, like 10 days back, and I have an offer. It's like the speed is amazing, and they want me within a month. So that is also kind of unreal. And they said if for say, like, whatever reason that visa process is delayed or something, they're expecting it be done in a month, but for whatever reason, they said you can start working remotely for, let's say, 1 or 2 weeks, and they will pay me accordingly. They'll establish some sort of subsidiary for me for 2 weeks, or when I join properly in Germany, they'll provide 2 weeks of salary as a bonus or something. So yeah, this was like, the kind of detail which I wasn't even asking. They were just giving me those kind of details themselves. So yeah, it was a really good experience. I was talking with the CEO, and he seemed like a really cool guy. So yeah, it's like I don't know, it's just first interview in like in long time, and it went well. And the thing was, I had my technical interview Wednesday, and so even today when I was talking, he remembered first 15 minutes only. Like, he had decided that he's going to hire me within first 15 minutes. That's what I felt. He didn't remember last let's say, whatever, 45 minutes, 50 minutes of interview, but he remembered the first 15 minutes. I think that's when he already decided, whatever happens, I'm going to hire this guy. Yeah, it was kind of it is kind of amazing, to be honest. Like,
and your dream company, your dream job is exactly your role. Neither one bit here nor one bit here.
Yeah, the proper role. It's like, the things are so. Even right now, I'm working with a startup, and then the next startup will be something which is just born a few months back. It will be like let's hope everything goes well, and it's an amazing company for.
Absolutely.
It was a really good experience talking to the CEO, and I hope everything is good after one month or so.
No, absolutely.
So,
Milind, I mean,
that is fine. No, I can, base on that offer letter, I can resign Monday.
You can? You think that? I mean, your office and all
that? So the thing is, on the offer letter, it says they want me in October 18th or something. That's the date. So so that is genuine. No, I should resign on Monday after I revert to these people that, okay, I am accepting your offer and I should resign on Monday. Yes, I am myself too excited to join. I just wanted to do this fast. For some reason, I was just feeling, and the thing was, it was moving really fast. So it just felt like there's nothing wrong with just riding this rush right now. I don't know. It just
Yes.
felt right, and it's fine. I feel like what is. It doesn't matter. It's whatever. It's 1 month is more than enough for me to just pack things and get out. So
Mhm.
it's like I was just in rush myself, and the way I received offer is also want everything to be done in a rush. So I think it's a kind of match where I'm happy as well. I want to
Okay, yeah.
you know
First of all,
I
give
want
me a brief intro so that Priya understands how things are. What is your background? What is your domain when you joined? And just give us a brief, like a minute of it.
okay, so yeah, I'm a backend developer with 4 years of experience as a backend Java developer. So to be honest, I have been looking abroad for a while. I had interviewed for Google Poland, Booking.com Netherlands, N26 Germany, Bloomberg London. So there were interviews. It's not like you can't get interviews. The problem was I don't know. I had been giving interviews for a really long time. This was like a reset of 6 months where I just didn't do anything for 6 months. It was just taking a toll on me to just going for the interviews and not cracking them. So I just took a break in March, saying, okay, I'm not going to interview for like 6 months. And there was another reason. I had been with my current company for a while, and if I were to stay for like till August, I was going to get like a decent amount of equity in their firm, and in current company is going IPO in like. So there was like lots of reasons where I was like, okay, let's delay it for a bit and figure it out. To be honest, it just happened. This interview happened out of nowhere. Like I have applied to about 100 companies, and all of them, even I have received three referrals, they still rejected me. So it was still a weird streak of just not getting anything done. But this was interview which came out of nowhere, and I just took a break of not applying anything. For a week, I was like, okay, let me prepare for the interviews properly, because I knew uh, when it comes to talking to technical personnel, I can talk to them in my first interview. I was confident in the technical interview when it comes to talking about real stuff, not just introduction. So I had to prepare well. I took some days off from my firm itself, and just took day off from searching jobs. Let me just focus on this company. Let me just crack it. Let's see how it goes. Then he'll still expand some more folks. So so yeah, it's a good start. It's a good start. Let's say if I don't find my place, I don't like it, but at least I'll be in Germany. I'll figure something out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So how do you find about the program, Auto program, now that?
So I don't think if my resume was not formed properly, someone would have interviewed. But so Honeypot, it's not a website. I had known Honeypot before that as well. I think about 9 months back, I had my account there, and I was live for 5 weeks there as well. But I received 0 interviews at the time. And this time I had updated everything, and I was like, okay, let me just go live again. I went live on Monday, and Tuesday I received an interview invite. So there are bits and pieces which worked out really well. And then there were times when I know how technical interviews work. There were times when I had to think about what is the next technical person is going to. Sometimes the whole process was done by one dude who's a technical person, who's a CEO himself. So there are times when you are talking to a recruiter, they don't understand your language, but I was fortunate to have a person who will understand me. I didn't have to the only thing I did was I was honest all the way, because I didn't feel like I was saying something out of a script or something. I was just talking whatever felt right. It still feels how is this even possible that okay. Alok, I can't hear you again.
I'm saying that it is really so unreal for you to just figure out that in such a short time, how is it possible to get the role, right?
And every part of the way, I was confident, the interviews were good. And the good thing was I was getting response quickly as well. So that was keeping me, keeping on my foot, I'm like, I'm not waiting for a week and thinking, maybe this is not right. And I was not losing hope because of that. So I was having a discussion on Thursday. I was receiving reply Friday late night, okay, you are going to have some interviews, or I had interview on Wednesday, and he just called. We talked today, and I received offer today itself. So yeah, somehow it was the right match for me. Maybe some, if it was some other company, some other process, maybe. But there are times we are just lucky, to be honest. I feel like I was just lucky to,
And do you believe in visa sponsored roles? Do you believe that they do exist in life, in real life?
yeah, there's no place there. If you go and look for, let's say software developer relocation, you would
Yes.
see like some 30 roles, and that would say relocation is not provided. That is the word they would have. There are some companies where they explicitly say that they'll provide relocation. For example, Zalando, HelloFresh, they have in JD itself they say they'll provide. But to be honest, I feel like that is secondary. If they can't find anything, then only they'll go for someone abroad, and they prefer only someone from Germany. But yeah, it was an unreal experience. I just,
Lovely.
and
I'm
it was
so
like
happy for you, man. I'm so happy. I'm so glad. Ria, you have any question you want to ask him? As she has been.
No, just wanted to know how was your journey with Orgulingua, and congratulations, first of all, you have a great offer in hand. Like half an hour back at 5:30, we were discussing what to ask, how to ask for visa sponsorship and salary thing, and now you have a great offer in hand. How was your journey with Orgulingua, and how is it like? I think I know that's an unreal for you right now, but I'm sure you had given your best and you have applied for jobs like anything and done the networking part also. Worked with us with our process. So how was it with you?
So I feel like, it's just, I could understand the importance of almost everything till we created resume. But somehow when I'm applying, I'm not getting, that was still, I still don't get it. Like, how am I getting referrals and I'm still getting rejected kind of thing without even talking to me? So I feel like the whole portion till then was like, okay, this is understandable, this is logical. But after that, some, illogical things started happening, that I'm not getting any even I'm not talking to HR. They are not even having an introduction round, and then I'm just, for out of nowhere, I'm just getting an offer. So I don't know. It's that, I think, the process is there. Out of nowhere, you just have an offer within 15 days. It's just,
Yeah, but this is not random. The strategies actually do work. If you apply the strategies, right time, right moment, it will work. So for you, honeypot, somewhere else, if you monster.de, somebody else, yours, depend where the SME positions are open. It's basically the SMEs that matter, not where you look for them. But anyways, great to know. Good, congratulations. I'm really glad that you figured it out with such a short span of time. I think a month or so, and then boom, you have already got
that was like, that is kind of insane. To be honest, like 15 days only, maybe 17 or 18 days. I just, like, if I look at the invite, I received the invite on 30th of interview, and on 15th I have the offer itself. And before that, I was networking for maybe like 2 weeks. So that is, it just feels unreal. To be honest, I
So
still,
don't stop right now. This is just the beginning, getting an offer. Now you need to convert on more offers, keep replicating these strategies, these skill sets, and start to fetch more offers.
I want to take this time. I know what I'll
No,
do
you
is,
take this time. This is after a lot of efforts, you came to Orolingua, and eventually you fetched yourself an offer, and you're still trying to digest how this thing happened. So take your time. But what I'm saying is that take this offer. This is great. And I actually wanted you to negotiate more. You could have easily got an 80K plus that equity. Okay. But I'm sure you didn't want to negotiate because of the historics that you had behind, wherein you were actually struggling to get the offer. So no worries. Now that you go there in Germany, use the same techniques, use the same strategies, use the same, replicate it in other domains. And
first, for the first year, I will have what is Schengen visa, and I'm just going to explore countries after. For
no,
first year, I don't want anything.
Don't get relaxed. Don't get relaxed. Your momentum is gained. The strategy is fresh. First 6 months, as you are in Munich, you can go to Frankfurt, you can go to, even different countries, Netherlands, you can go to France, you can go to Luxembourg nearby, and try to give as many interviews as possible. Obviously, vacation around and work around this, give interviews. And that interviews will be keeping you alive. From there, you can easily catch. And even if you get a 5% increase, a 10% increase in
Yeah.
6 months, boom, you have a hike with you. So work on that. And this is for real. These are not by
No,
chance.
some of the
Everybody doing
things
the
were,
same kind of strategies. Yeah.
like, I had no clue what was ATS before I joined. Because
Yeah.
in India, when the tech boom was there, 2020, 2021, I used to get tens of calls in a day saying, come and give interview for our company. That was the situation in India. Like I had, there were times I would just be like, oh no, you don't have budget to hire me, kind of thing. That was the kind of attitude I had, because that was the time we were having, the IT industry was having. So yeah, I'll just take few months and we'll see,
Yeah.
and to be honest, there's nothing wrong with liking a company. I worked with Morgan
Yeah.
Stanley for 3 years, and I used to love every day working there. It's just,
Lovely.
there are times you just feel like, money mattered more, and I left the company. So let's hope everything goes well. This has been, amazing start, amazing journey.
Lovely. Absolutely.
Great.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Superb. So, Milind, how would you recommend oral lingua to your colleagues? What is the reality for you of this oral lingua? What is the importance that it holds for you?
So okay, see, there's one thing about me, I'm always honest. So a while back, I was, I had given some interviews and things were not working out,
Yeah.
And what was the thought that came out to me when I was thinking about joining Olingo? You need to change the, something in your life to, get something. The kind of thing is, I was trying to do everything by myself, and I was trying to, get everything done with nothing, spending nothing. I just wanted to get everything done in free of cost. That was my attitude. I'll move abroad without spending a single rupee. That was kind of approach. And then when things were not going right, I had some time to think about it. I was like, you know what? If I was talking to Jagan first, before I joined, a month back, and what Jagan said, when he said, the course fees so and so, and I was like, yeah, it's pretty high. And he said, what is the average salary of software engineer? I was like 70K. And he's like, can you convert that into INR and compare our fees? And I was like, maybe there is, I just need to put some skin in the game to get something done. So that was kind of the attitude, it's like, okay, something will change. Maybe, I put some money in, then I have to gamble some money to make some 70 times more money. That is the thing. I was like, okay, you know what? If nothing, maybe, some stars will change, something will happen, and that X amount of money will, will
We'll get you some results. Yeah.
attitude. And if I've been there during the calls, I'm a skeptical person. I just I can't go and say, okay, this is the right thing. And I've been saying that, there were things which made me feel like, is this, it's just, I'm still skeptical about everything. But I joined this and I got the offer. That is the thing. I'll tell you.
That's the reality.
You need to do something different to get something done different. My
Absolutely.
resume was there, which was created by us, me, you together. And maybe that played a part, doesn't matter. But when I joined, I ended up putting some X amount of money, and I have an offer with 70 times more. So
That's
it doesn't matter.
fantastic.
It doesn't matter, if the strategies worked or not, but something that happened, something mattered. Let's say we were talking 60 things,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. 15 and but there was one thing which worked, and
Which
that
was.
led me to an offer. Doesn't matter, this is one which made difference. And
So
I mean,
now you owe us a party, I think.
of
Virtual
course,
party.
yeah,
Great. That jokes apart. So what advice do you have for aspiring professionals in India who are looking to pursue opportunity in Europe or other international markets? What is the one or two advice that you can give in a very brief words?
So the thing is, the reason So I had known German job seeker visa for a long time. The reason I didn't go to Germany was because I am like a sole earner of the family. So I just felt like, if I don't have an offer, I shouldn't just go and gamble.
Yeah.
The problem is the amount of money you have to just put aside. That's like almost like 10,000 euros. That's huge money.
Yeah.
And there's no doubt I had savings. I had been working with great companies. There's no doubt there. The problem is, if you want to get things done within India, it will require insane amount of patience. That's the first advice.
Yes.
You have to be ready to get daily 5 emails saying you are not moving forward, and some of them will be in German, and you'll have to press convert to English and read. Okay,
Correct.
it says you are not going forward. So that's a hard part, to be honest. It's one of the most difficult. Rejections are always hard.
Yeah.
So even if they don't talk to you, but you get an email saying, I had spent 30 minutes applying the job. I went through the job, the JD. I compared with ATS. I made some changes. I made it, 80% compatible. And I was paying a lot of attention during cover letter. Cover letter had all the fancy details, and it was good cover letter. You spend 30 minutes applying a job, and then you just receive an auto. It hurts like hell. You need to keep on going. There is
Lovely.
it pardon my French, but it sucks really hard to get that email.
No worries, now that you have got, relax, chill out, work on the ahead with other stuff, and I wish you all the best and keep syncing with us. We're anyway a team. We're gonna be with you anyways, even for the next offer, after next, you'll just go on. But don't worry.
Yeah, but
we are there with you.
there are some things, the importance of resume, in India, there was zero importance to resume. I'm not kidding. They would just call me seeing that there's a backend. The demand was that crazy.
Yes.
Amazon would put 10,000 job openings a day on LinkedIn.
Wow.
That was the kind of demand. And then you have to move to a place where it's not just people from Bangalore applying. They are looking at some thousands of applications, and it is
lovely. Great, man. So I wish you all the best, bro. We're heading into another meeting now, so keep rocking. And
okay. So the offer letter looks good. No, I should revert them and design Monday.
Yeah, I would have advised you to take some more negotiation, but if you want to go for it, and later on you can negotiate. No worries. Okay. Cool,
Okay.
man. So all the
thank you, Alok. Difficult process, and it just happened, and I'm just still so there are still goosebumps here. Like I just still can't believe that that
all right.
I just have an offer today.
Enjoy the journey, and we shall stay connected. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.